Nobel laureate Muhamed Yunis has been sworn in as Chief Minister of Bangladesh's interim government. This comes after Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina fled to India following weeks of deadly anti-government protests. In the aftermath, the army chief, in collaboration with the president, announced plans to form an interim government with opposition parties, paving the way for fresh elections in 90 days. Other members of the 17-member interim government, referred to as advisors, include a diverse range of prominent figures: renowned human rights defenders, legal experts, influential founders of non-governmental organizations, economists, academics, a retired military officer, and 2 key coordinators from the student-led movement. Upon assuming responsibilities, Yunis will likely focus on re-establishing law and order, addressing protesters' grievances through judicial procedures, and ensuring free and fair elections, which were a major cause of the protests and remain a key concern for opposition parties. For the moment, there has been no announcements on systemic, structural or institutional changes, which would indicate, aside from ousting Sheikh Hasina, everything else remains the same. Only 1 in 5 US adults believe democracy will withstand the 2024 presidential election, according to a new poll. 59% of US adults overall said the outcome of the November election could put democracy at risk. 58% of Republicans and 67% of Democrats said the same. Prospective voters are demoralized by the outcome, regardless of whether Vice President Kamala Harris or former President Trump wins the historic matchup. Another 1 out of 5 believe democracy is already so seriously broken that it doesn't matter who wins. President Biden also recently admitted he's not confident at all that a peaceful transfer of power will take place in November if Trump loses the election. The global superpower, who spent much of this century invading nations in order to democratize them, is now facing a democratic deficit at home. The chickens have well and truly come home to roost. Ukrainian troops have advanced as far as 21 miles into Russian territory in the Kursk region in a major advance after a year of being on the defensive. As Russia occupies 20% of Ukrainian territory, this is a risky move to target Russian territory, but it could strengthen Ukraine's position in possible peace negotiations with Russia if it can keep hold of territory. Russia's Kursk region plays an important role in the gas supply chain. The last transit station through which gas flows from Russia to Europe via Ukraine is located in the region, but for the moment, gas has continued to flow uninterrupted. Russia has responded by sending more troops with heavy armory to the Kursk region. With Ukrainian troops outnumbered in this war, it remains to be seen if Ukraine can capitalize on this assault.